They're spreading out their offense. Nobody's posting up. It's 5 out for TNT. And then there's a cut to Panfarada. He's wide open. A beautiful pass coming from Ronde and Joel Panfarada. And, you know, that's the unfamiliarity of this Anyang team.
Yeah, it's particularly when it comes to defense, as we see an early drive coming from Park Ji-hoon. Hollis Jefferson kicks it out to Ronde, his brother. Ronde measuring the defense here. Ponferrada back to Ronde. Fall away jumper.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot by Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Now, you remember, in the last Asian Games, Ronde led Jordan to a silver medal finish. Second to the Philippines, but in a championship that was extremely exciting, averaging 19.8 points in the Asian Games.
Red Boosters on the attack here.
Wide open.
Open shot. No. Rebound by Hollis Jefferson. Pushing it quickly up front, and there's a whistle. And I don't think he'll be given 2 free throws. Oh, he will be. He will be. So the referees are giving him continuation here as we take a look at Park with his first lane incursion, and then, of course, answered by that beautiful step back jump shot from Ronde Hollis Jefferson, RHJ. And RHJ at the line here.
Failing to connect in his first attempt.
Of course, he is played for the Arizona team back in the NCAA Division I. And a veteran NBA player, having played for the Nets, the Raptors, and the Trail Blazers.
That's right, Ronde Hollis Jefferson, only 29 years old. And, you know, he was a first-round draft choice of the Portland Trail Blazers back in 2015.
Here's Carter showing ball, going up, putting it in, and Robert Carter Jr. with his first 2 points of the game.
Nice touch for a big man. And for Carter, this is only his second game in the EASL. No rebounding for TNT, no second chance opportunity. Just one and done in that situation.
Here's Wilson working on Jefferson. And he misses that one, leaves it short. And Ralier pushing it up. And a nice spin on the ball to push the TNT lead to 3 points.
And you notice the recognition of TNT, the lack of interior defense of Anyang, and they're gonna capitalize on that. And there's that outside shot
by Jamil Wilson, the NCAA Division I player from Oregon and Marquette, with his first 3 points of the game. 7 is our score. 7.5 remaining. And a bad pass there by Hollis Jefferson. That's Ralier.
And Ralier apologizing to the bench. Watch it here once more. Here's that drive by Ralier.
Top
and then
spin.
finding the gap.
Oh, yes.
The score from the inside. And then the outside shot coming from Jamil Wilson.
Right now, these two teams are trying to feel each other out. Obviously. And, you know, both teams are, of course, undermanned, particularly TNT Tropangiga. This is their home court, of course, and they're hoping to put up a victory here as we take a look at the attack now of the Red Boosters.
Well, notice the delay in the advance of the basketball because of Eruela's pressure. And then Anyang taking the shot from the outside. But look at that hustle by Park, getting that ball free, and then the outside shot.
That's from Bae. That's Bae Jung Hyun, or rather Bae Byung Jun. So now that's their second triple of the game as Pogoy tries to answer back. No. Rebound goes to the Red Boosters. Anyang pushing it up now. Here's Park. Very shifty guard. May have stepped on the line there. Here's Robert Carter banging with Jewel Ponferrada. Turns around. That's a soft touch for a big man.
Jewel Ponferrada not able to close out on Carter. Carter with a nice move, creating the separation. Ronde.
It looks like they're complementing each other right now, Kinito, with Wilson playing the outside and Carter being allowed to operate inside. Oh, there's a telegraph pass. Here's Park. Hollis Jefferson running after him, and that really intimidated Park.
Well, Park now settling for the half-court set. They go to the outside shot once more. Another conversion. Again, as we mentioned, this is a team that is a hot shooting team from the outside. 40.5% shooting from beyond the arc.
Well, again, that was a blessing in disguise as Choi drills in a three-point shot to give the Anyang team a comfortable lead here at the near the halfway mark of the first quarter. It's an 8-point lead for Anyang Junquan Jung Red Boosters. And so far, what do you see here, Kinito? Obviously, as you said, the Korean squad is pushing the ball much faster. In the meantime, we can see Ronde Hollis Jefferson trying to get his bearings. We know that he's coming from an injury, and so this may be also his way of getting a little more playing time first before he really goes on full throttle.
Well, I'm seeing that the Anyang team is running and gunning. As you see, the assistant coach Josh Reyes, he's taken over the reins of TNT just for this game. But the lack of rebounding and the lack of offensive rebounding in particular by TNT has given fuel to the attack of Anyang to run the floor. And they've been able to get transition threes. They've been able to get transition layups. And that's a big problem for TNT. They've got to be able to control the boards and able to stop the running attack of Anyang. It's something that's very critical at this stage.
Anyang is shooting 3 out of 4 from three-point range, 6 out of 9 from the field. An impressive 67% clip so far here in the first quarter. As Brian Heruela gets ready to inbound this ball. Again, we're coming to you from Manila. The venue is the Phil Sports Arena in the center of Metro Manila in Pasig City. Here's Ronde. He looks for his brother, Ralir. Pogoy pulls up. That's good.
Roger Pogoy hitting the basket now. He was actually out of commission for several months due to a heart ailment, but he has come back and come back in a big way.
TNT's not shooting badly. They're 4 out of 6 from the field, but look at this, another shot from Choi. That's their 4th triple in the first quarter.
And Choi, I think that would be his second triple of the game.
That's right.
And we did say Choi is hitting close to 70% from beyond the arc. Here's another attempt by RR Pogoy, not there. And again, no offensive rebounding, no second chance opportunity for TNT. And then the attack in transition. They're pushing the ball. And there's the outside shot, not finding the mark.
Rebound goes to Aurin. Quickly, they attack. TNT Tropangiga. Nice pass, but broken up. Aurin picks it up, drops it off to Hollis Jefferson, and an acrobatic shot that went awry.
A little bit of hesitation and tentativeness. In that situation, you've got to be aggressive.
And the veteran,
TNT.
Ryan Reyes, checking in now for Tropangiga at the 4:52 mark of the first quarter. Heruela sits down. So Coach Josh Reyes opting for more size here, Kinito, in the backcourt.
Well, Ryan Reyes is a veteran. He's played 15 years, and he's now in his 16th season in the Philippine Basketball Association. Here's the inside pass.
Oh, a clear getaway on that spin to the baseline by Jamil Wilson, and a great stuff. This is now an 11-point lead for Anyang.
That offense has been unforgiving. And look at that inside pass, the post move, and seeing the mismatch against Roger Pogoy, Jamil Wilson, and 2 guards actually trying to stop Jamil Wilson from scoring. And that's not going to happen. You're wondering, where are the Hollis Jefferson brothers in defending that low block?
8 out of 12 shooting to start this game. Impressive as Ronde Hollis Jefferson gets away.
And that's something that TNT must realize. That Anyang is not a tough defensive team. That defense in the interior, a little porous. They've got to attack. They've got to go aggressive.
Here's Park working on Ralir. He looks cross-court. They go down low to Robert Carter Jr. up against Ronde. Spins to the baseline. That is close. Nice drop pass to Park Ji-hun. And another open shot for Anyang.
And they're not going to miss from that distance. There's got to be better defensive rotation on the part of TNT.
Ralier will try from the outside, and he will bang that one in. But they've got to play defense, the home team. They're down by 9.
You're seeing some kind of pressure on the part of TNT in the backcourt, but not enough.
Almost a steal there.
Yeah, an attempt
by Ronde as he tried to gamble with a swipe. Jump shot too strong this time for Choi. Here's Aurin, Kim Aurin from the outside, short tip in there by Ronde. So Ronde now beginning to go to work here, Kinito. Total of 7 points in the game.
And the lead is down to 7 as well.
Robert Carter Jr.
And playing the outside.
You know, the big question, of course, here is when these two imports for both teams start to tire out, as we see another 3-point shot coming from Jung Kwan Jung. You know, that's where the bench comes in. And who has the better bench here, Kinito? Oh, what a shot there by RHJ.
Well, without a doubt, I think Anyang has a deeper bench. A lot of the nucleus players of TNT not able to play. But again, you're seeing TNT trying to put some defensive pressure. Now in the half court. And Anyang looking again at that low post. And there's that move and a drop pass inside. There's going to be a foul.
Both
Ryan
teams.
Reyes.
Both teams are shooting over 60% here, Kinito. And Anyang is shooting over 70% from three-point range as we take a look at that nice lefty shot from the side, from the baseline from Ronde Hollis Jefferson. There's a good tap and a turnover as Hollis Jefferson will be rewarded with a slam. And the lead is down to 6 here as TNT Tropangiga try to make their move. This was biggest at about 9 points a while back. There's that great tap by Hollis Jefferson. He's always been good in terms of his defense, Kinito.
All those steals that he gets for himself because of his length and his ability to read where that ball is going. Good anticipation on the part of Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Now Anyang calling for time, looking to regroup. A mild uprising staged here by TNT.
9 points in the game for Ronde Hollis Jefferson, shooting nearly 67% and 4 out of 5 from the field.
And the way we're seeing things, Noli, is that for Anyang, their primary option is to get their shooters free from the outside. And so you've got the imports giving screens and dribble handoffs to the shooters of Anyang. And if they don't have the open shot and there's a switch by TNT, that's when the imports go to the low block and ask for the ball. And then they try to find out whether they can do the post-up move or wait for a cutter to come inside for the drop pass. That's basically the play of Anyang. And for TNT, I think they're beginning to read that a little bit better. Over the last several plays, they've been able to poke the ball away. They've been able to play better defense. And let's see how TNT can try to gain some momentum from this mild rally that they're staging. As you mentioned, the lead is down to 6. You've got the big guy, 6'9", Robert Carter. You see him in the screens.
The big difference here so far, Kinita, in the first quarter has been the three-point shooting. TNT Tropangiga has not made any, 0 out of 4 from that field, from that area, while Anyang has gone 5 out of 8 here in the first. Here's Park, drop pass stolen by Kim Aurin.
Again, this is the thing that we were saying earlier, that TNT is now anticipating where that ball is going to and the kind of movement that Anyang is making on offense. So they got another steal, but TNT not able to make the basket on the other end.
Good stop by Anyang that time. Here's
open shot.
Open shot for Wilson and another three-point shot. They've made 6 in this quarter alone. 8 points in the ball game for Wilson.
And Wilson in the Philippine Basketball Association this season, he shot 44.4% from the field, but only 25% from three-point distance. Here we go once more. On the attack is Anyang.
They've brought back the lead to 9 here on back-to-back threes. There's the pass. They look for the open man. Here's Bay. Yes, another three. Oh my goodness.
It's raining threes.
They are red hot from the outside.
Red hot red boosters.
7 out of 10.
And the lead is ballooned to 12.
And there's a whistle, a foul given up by the red boosters. That was called on Choi Seong-won, as that will allow now the entry of Jun-won, replacing Park, who started the scoring here for Anyang and has controlled the pace pretty much for the visitors. Meantime, Matt Ganuelas Rosser has checked in to the ball game for the first time. A guard with a little bit of height. As we take a look at a keyhole jumper from Ronde, missed that one. Wilson with the rebound. So only one shot for the TNT Tropang Giga. They're down by 12 here with only 20 seconds remaining.
Again, a man open. They move that ball around the perimeter. They don't have a shot. They're going to go to the low block.
5 seconds to shoot.
And Carter gets the shot off.
Tough shot coming from Robert Carter Jr. Just overpowering the defense of TNT Tropang Giga. Watch this again. There's Matt Ganuelas Rosser trying to stop him. But the spinning, pirouetting Robert Carter Jr. and that buck just unstoppable underneath.
And if you're TNT, you need to get the Hollis Jefferson brothers involved in the defense, particularly on the inside. That time, Carter going up against Matt Ganuelas Rosser. And then, you know, a local, I think it was Pogoy who tried to play defense. And that's the end of the first quarter. 34-19, the lead, 15 points. Got to do a better job of switching and also of playing against a man who's taking the three-point shot. You cannot go under. That'll give space for the outside shooter to drill it from the outside.
So we begin the second period with the Anyang team in possession. Here's Robert Carter. They move it to the corner. That's Bay quickly out. This is Choi for another three and another basket for Anyang. My goodness, 8 out of 12 here. Or is it 8 out of 11? Wow.
And check out the scores so far of the players on the floor. So 3 players from TNT not yet scoring in this contest on the floor.
And TNT has not made a basket from long distance. As the ball is tapped out by Montalvo, it will go to TNT according to the referee, handled last by a red booster.
And what about Choi, already with 12 points in this contest, and Wilson with 11. Wilson doing a tremendous job in his first appearance in the EASL.
He has been a very reliable offensive weapon so far. Roger Pogoy back in the game. Floater. Oh, that's way short.
They keep it alive. Ronde. They've got to be also more aggressive now. They're taking it from the outside, not there. No chance for another opportunity. And here we go. Anyang again on the attack, on the run.
They kick it out. Carter with another three. Yes, sir. Another one for Robert Carter Jr. My goodness. What are we seeing here? This team is possessed.
And the lack of defensive intensity in the part of TNT on the closeout. And Anyang is taking advantage.
9 out of 13 from three-point range. On the other hand, the Tropang Giga is now 0 out of 7. And the lead is ballooned here to 21. Drive, another great drive by Bay. And
easy 2-point.
just no defense inside, Kinito. No defense at all, actually, for TNT.
Oh, we're talking about Anyang, the lack of defense entering this game that they gave up 97.8 points a game. But this time, TNT, just lack of commitment and conviction of their players on the defensive end. And now, Anyang is scoring at will.
That forced the hand of Coach Josh Reyes to call this timeout. They are down by a mile here. And obviously a lot to talk about. Of course, we still have a lot of time. 8 minutes in the second quarter and change.
But it's a 23-point margin enjoyed by Anyang, and they're getting tremendous production from a lot of players. Carter already in double figures, and Jamil Wilson actually is not yet in double figures, but Choi already with 12, two players with 8 points, while for the Tropangiga, only 4 players have scored. Ronde Hollis Jefferson with 11 points so far.
And when you take a look at rebounding as well, Kinito, it's been pretty dominant so far for Anyang as well. They have a total of let me just double check it here.
Well, only
11
6.
rebounds against only 6
only 6
for
that's
TNT.
right, for TNT.
So it has also been a total dominance off the glass. And the Tropangiga just can't find the right combination so far.
0 out of 7 from 3-point distance. TNT still looking for its first 3-point basket.
Good drive there by Ralir Hollis Jefferson. That might just wake them up a little bit here. But they need to play defense. Still a big, whopping 21-point lead. Choi has the ball. They go down low to Carter. That has been their play when they can't find the 3. Back to him. He takes another 3, and it goes in again.
And the late closeout by Ronde Hollis Jefferson. When you know that those players are locked and loaded from the outside, you've got to stick to them like glue.
10 out of 14 for the team. As you see, Ronde Hollis Jefferson with a meek reply here.
But they just have to stay aggressive. And we're not just talking offensively, but also defensively. Here's Ronde against Robert Carter, trying to get the steal. And then they finally get the steal. And there it is.
That's the second turnover as Ronde Hollis Jefferson trying to inject some life into this TNT Tropangiga.
Now, they're also seeing that Robert Carter has a tendency to keep the ball to himself on the dribble. So they need to be able to capitalize on that weakness. Here's momentarily open for the outside shot. They've got to go aggressive.
We saw finally a miss from the outside after maybe 3 or 4 consecutive here in this quarter. Oh, what an acrobatic shot by Ronde!
Again, the penetration. It's something that TNT must focus on. That interior defense of Anyang, not solid. So they need to be able to continue attacking. If they don't get the basket, maybe they'll get to the line. Here's another 3-point shot coming from Carter.
Only Ronde has really performed here for TNT. He has 17 in the game.
Now they give up the foul.
Watch this again. Ronde driving, could have even drawn a foul here. What a spectacular move with the left hand. Of course, he's a lefty.
And up against 2 defenders.
Almost not seeing the basket here. Just throwing it up right there. Beautiful.
Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Just showing how it's done on the penetration. Now the lead is down to 18.
Biggest at 23. Missed that shot. And the rebound goes to Wilson. And they will slow things down. They have controlled the pace. This is Anyang. Park is back in the game. He will drive. Montalvo, a good defender, and he will be called reaching in, and that'll be a foul on Montalvo. That is his first personal foul. As we take a look at Coach Josh Reyes, son of course, the head coach of the TNT Tropangiga, Coach Chot Reyes, who has just taken over actually this team from Coach Jojo Lastimosa. As we take a look at the timeout at the 5:35 mark of the second quarter, and so far Jung Kwan Jang, they have done a magnificent job controlling the pace, getting to practically every spot that they want, Kinito, so far in this first half.
Well, not just in rebounding have they dominated, but also in terms of shooting from 2-point distance. They're hitting a high clip from that range. And for Anyang, it's all about the efficiency, and it's all about getting the shots to fall inside. They're shooting 68% from the field in total. And that's massive when you're hitting 17 out of 25 field goal attempts.
TNT has had no bench scoring yet. Of course, same goes with Anyang, but Ralier Hollis Jefferson has only 6 points so far on 50% shooting, 3 out of 6. He's been pretty much locked up by the defense. It has been all Ronde, his brother, with 17, and TNT is down by 18 here in the second quarter. On the other hand, Anyang's big two, their imports have really been a terror here today. They have combined for a total of 21 points so far out of the 45.
But Choi has been a big factor offensively for Anyang. He's going 4 out of 4
Yes.
from 3-point distance. And
Oh, he may travel, yes. That's going to be steps. Too many.
Robert Carter forced into that turnover.
Again, you talked about at the top of the coverage, Kinito, the lack of chemistry because Robert Carter and Jamil have not really played together, but so far that doesn't seem to be very evident.
Well, they're running basic plays, plays that are not very complicated. They're going to the fundamentals, screens for the outside shooters, and then the low block post moves by the big guys.
Hammed in the shaded lane, another missed shot, and one shot at a time only given to TNT. Here's Wilson, difficult angle and a tough shot, looking for a foul.
But TNT now getting the stops. And there's a preemptive foul by Anyang to stop TNT's rhythm. The Hollis Jefferson boys on the floor playing together. Ralier is 32 years old and Ronde is 29 years old. And as you mentioned, Noli earlier, Ronde is the NBA veteran, but Ralier has also gone around the world
Right.
to travel and play the game that we all love.
Have they ever played together outside of this?
I don't think so.
So this is
This is
really
the first
also
time.
an experience for them. Yes,
Yeah.
we take a look at another basket from Ronde. He has 19 in the game, and don't look now. That 20-plus lead is down to 16. Ronde has only missed 3 shots. He's made the last 4. Here's the drive by Anyang. Park off the glass, and he has just been an amazing player.
And all about motion. That time, the ball moving around, looking for the open shooter. And when the defense closed out, there was a wide open gap from medium range. Here's Ronde.
Ronde again. This time he missed that shot. Here's Park against Ryan Reyes, veteran guard. They move it to Wilson. Season opening, met by Pogoy in the air, no foul, and TNT is pushing it up. Another preemptive foul, and
Oh, they
count
the
it.
basket.
Oh, yes.
They count the basket.
That's a big break for TNT.
And a 3-point play opportunity here for Ronde Hollis Jefferson. They got the stop. They ran transition. Hollis Jefferson on the attack.
Bae Byung-hun will be called for that foul as continuation is given to RHJ. That is his 21st point, going for his 22nd now. And obviously he wants to win this game, Kinito. It's very clear in his face here.
Well, without a doubt, you know, he was not able to come back to play for TNT after he listed himself in the injured list. So this is his redemption. For him to be able to play the kind of game that we all are used to seeing from Ronde Hollis Jefferson.
There's another steal here, this time by Ralier. He may have been fouled. Yes, he is. And there's going to be a basket plus a foul from Wilson. So TNT making headway here, Kinito, in the second quarter.
And they're making headway because of defense. It's something that they lacked in intensity in the first quarter. But now that defense is producing stops and then fueling their offense on the other end. And Ralier Hollis Jefferson with a 3-point play opportunity.
That's his first basket here in the second quarter. Total of 8. Misses the free throw, the bonus. Could have cut down the lead further.
Aruela is back in the game to put pressure on Park.
Carter gives it to Jung. And there's a whistle away from the play. That's going to be against Ryan Reyes as he was hounding Park.
A lot of movement underneath the basket that time as players trying to disengage from the defense and get the pass from the man outside.
Well, let me correct myself. It was Ko that is being guarded by Ryan Reyes. So the bench coming to play now for Coach Kim Sang-shik of Anyang. Here's Carter.
Yeah, one-on-one against Ronde. He's forced to give up the ball. There's a repost, and that time he missed. Now, Carter has been slowed down by Ronde's defense.
And Ralier taking advantage of Carter not being in the middle. And the lead is down to 12 here as the home team charges back from a 23-point deficit. Park, double team, taken away by Pogoy. Ronde is ahead of the pack. He goes up. He goes with the left hand. And the lead is down to 7, or rather to 10. Is this the right score?
That could be 8. But anyway, let's find out what
score reads 47-39. Carter open for
He hesitated, and he missed the shot. Now, one stop after the other, and TNT on the run. They're looking for a 3-point shot. Oh, no foul.
No foul, no whistle.
And it's going to be an easy 2 points. A breakaway for Anyang.
That's a momentum killer right there. Yes.
Points of turnover, TNT. Because of those lapses by Anyang, they've been able to score 8 turnover points.
And most of that have been forced by the defense of TNT. Ball is loose. Ralier kicks it out to his brother, and that's too strong.
A turnover. So the lead is up to 12 once more. So they've updated the scores. The count is Anyang by 12.
Yes. So far, 5 turnovers for TNT, and Anyang has 6. They only committed 1 in the first quarter, so they have been a bit reckless with the handling of the ball here in the second quarter, and obviously TNT has taken advantage of that.
Bench not a factor in this game so far. Anyang only 2 points from the bench, and TNT scoreless from the relievers.
Number 19, Cho is back in the game. He had a good first quarter. Outside shot by Wilson, off to the left and short. Here's Ronde pushing it up again. Gives it to Matt Ganuelas. Rosser too strong with the left hand. Rebound goes to Wilson. And the Red Boosters trying to restore some order here on their offense. Here's Park. There's the roll, no pass. Park drives. Difficult shot, air ball. Shot clock is down to 7.
And
no foul. Just barreling into Ralier is Robert Carter Jr.
Time almost out on Anyang in that attempt at the basket.
15 points for Robert Carter.
What about his 8 rebounds? Here's the outside shot.
Finally, he makes one. Yes.
Big basket that time by Ralier.
That is the first 3-point made by TNT in this ball game.
Now the lead is down to 11. TNT, the fight back.
Anyang has missed their last 4 3-point shots. They're now 10 out of 18. Still an impressive clip. TNT, on the other hand, has made their first. Good move from Jamil Wilson, and that'll drop for him.
Again, Wilson finding himself in an advantage on the mismatch against Eruela at the low post.
Only less than 10 seconds remain here. Final possession, final shot. Ronde almost lost the ball.
Zone defense being played by Anyang. There's the shot. No foul was called.
No, there is.
Oh, a foul has been called?
Yes, there is a foul called by the trail referee as Ronde is signaling that he was hit in the body by Carter. And at the buzzer, that'll mean free throws.
And it could be 3 free throws.
Exactly. Let's watch this again. Shot clock was winding down. There you see the clock. He releases it on time. And there's the body contact by Robert Carter Jr. From another angle. That's an ill-advised foul.
And he was not squared up for that shot, but Ronde Hollis Jefferson getting the foul from Carter as time ran out in the first half of this contest. And
I think the referees are checking the monitor right now.
how much time is left?
Yes, if there was any time left after that release, and at the same time, of course, whether it was a three-point shot or not. We saw former coach Jojo Lastimosa there a while back for TNT Tropangiga. He is, of course, the concurrent team manager, and now he's a full-time team manager once again as Ronde Hollis Jefferson, who has carried his team here in the first half, just trying to bring them back. He has 23 points on 11 of 16 shooting, 11 out of 14 from 2 points, and he has not made a three so far.
And only 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. And let's see how he does from the stripe.
He also has 4 rebounds and 4 assists so far.
Well, the brothers have combined for 36 points. And now they're
going to put 1 second on the shot clock, I think on the game clock.
But there will be 3 free throws coming up for Ronde Hollis Jefferson.
This is big for TNT. They can cut down this lead.
Now again, check out the monstrous performance of the brothers in terms of their total output. There's the first free throw that's in. So now that's 24 points for Ronde. That's 37 out of the 40 points, or rather 41 points of TNT coming from the brothers.
Only 0.1 left on the clock, as a while ago we saw Coach Kim Sang-shik of Anyang Jungkwan-jang Red Boosters.
So a missed free throw here by Ronde. He's got 1 more coming up. The lead is 12, could go down to 11. And he missed another one as time ran out.
Well, fatigue.
Players, 90% of their total scores have come from the brothers. That's a recipe for disaster. There's got to be better shooting from their teammates. And that's not going to cut it. The way to open the second half, a wide open shot by Ryan Reyes, not finding the mark. Take a look at the scoring so far. You got Choi with 12 points, 4 out of 4 from 3-point distance. Carter showing the way with 15. And Wilson with 10 points in this contest.
Wilson, double team, throws it away. And that's another turnover. Something that they kept to a very bare minimum in the first quarter. Their turnovers have piled up, and that has been used by TNT to fuel this comeback.
Well, I thought that the defense held strong for TNT in the second quarter, which is the reason why they've been able to bring down that lead from 24 to 12. But again, to start the second half, they had a double team and they got the shot. They got the defensive stop. Eruela finding the mark now. Finally, someone else other than the Hollis Jefferson brothers scoring here for TNT. The lead is down to 10.
First 2 points for Brian Heruela.
There's the double team on Carter.
That is only the 6th point among the locals in this game. Another turnover here. Oh no,
I think it was deflected.
That was deflected. But when you look at the scoring, Kinito, in the first half, the Hollis Jefferson brothers have combined for 37 compared to only 25 by the imports of Anyang. So it's really the locals that have made a difference here for Anyang.
But here's a steal by Ralier, and he missed the shot. He was looking for a foul. The foul was not there. And now Anyang.
Inside, Carter.
And again, another steal for TNT. That's successive stops now, and they gave up the foul.
3 turnovers in this quarter alone for Jungkwan-jang. And
Bai giving up the foul there.
Bai again giving up the foul.
A score here will bring down the lead to just a single digit.
Started this quarter with a 12-point lead for the visitors.
JD Tungkap checking in here for Coach Josh Reyes as Ryan Reyes going back to the bench. Reyes, but Reyes has been a stalwart in the defensive end.
He may not have scored, but he's certainly putting the cuffs on Park in particular. There's the shot from Hollis Jefferson, and he remains hot here. 26 in the game for Ronde.
And the lead is down to just 8 points, single digit. And TNT in a major comeback.
well, they talked about Filipino pride in the first half, Kenito, and the crowd has started to come in. Obviously, a lot of the fans probably got late coming in, but now you can see that the TNT Tropangiga, the home team, is beginning to showcase some of their strengths and, of course, their plays here.
All about defense. And so far in the second half, 4-0 run by TNT to cut the lead to 8. And Anyang still has not scored. Successive stops now by TNT. They're doubling Carter, making it difficult for him to find an easy path towards the basket. Also, they're making sure that Jamil Wilson, once he gets the ball from the outside, there's someone to cover him.
As you take a look at some of the fans inside the venue, enjoying this featured game, of course, this Wednesday evening in the Philippines.
And you see some former PBA players watching at courtside. That's Doug Kramer, whom we spotted.
Here's Ronde Hollis Jefferson. He has been a workhorse for TNT. 26 in the game.
And putting on the move on Jamil Wilson. Now the cry is defense for TNT.
Anyang has also had a very short rotation, Kenito. They've only used 7 players in this game. And so far it's been their starting 5 that has really given them the lead. Another missed shot from Carter. Ralier with a left hand, and the lead is down to 6. All of a sudden, it seems like fatigue is setting down now on Carter, setting in.
I think also the defensive intensity. Look at the way they're switching now on the man outside, not allowing a 3-point shot. Carter.
Here's Park.
There's a wide open shot.
Beautiful looper coming from Park.
Yeah, and no recovery because the defense was concentrated on the outside. And if you're Anyang, you want to take advantage of that. TNT is focusing on defending the perimeter.
For shot coming from Ronde Hollis Jefferson.
Got to be better movement. Ball movement on the part of TNT.
Park Ji-hoon, he has 8 points in the game. They were red hot from 3 back in the first quarter.
Yeah, there's the switch that they wanted. They're always looking to have that switch and a mismatch. And there was a foul.
After the release, maybe. As there was some body contact, there was some contact underneath. And Park Ji-hoon will go to the free throw line. Here's a drive again. Kamikaze drive here by Park. Or right there, he was met by Roger Pogoy.
Park Ji-hoon, a member of the Korean national team. Now, in the last Jones Cup, he averaged 10.5 points. And South Korea getting the bronze medal in the Jones Cup. And Park teaming up with Bai in that competition. Missing the first free throw, very uncharacteristic for Ji-hoon Park to miss.
Number 6 pick in the KBL back in 2016 by Busan, and a 2-time KBL champion.
Now let's not forget, first time both these teams met. Anyang beat TNT 105-97. That was just by 8 points. And in that contest, Park scored 12 points and had 10 assists.
You also have to remember that Calvin Oftana played in that particular game, and he scored well for TNT. Ralier, outside shot, no. Here come the visitors. Here's Park driving towards the baseline. He gives it to Carter, guarded by Ronde.
Single coverage. Now he's backing in.
Well, look at the body.
It's just too easy. There's got to be better defense. If you're not doubling him, Ronde has to put a hand on his face. Just too easy, a shot by Carter.
He's just too physical for Ronde. Ryan in the corner. They give it to JD. Here's Ronde with a jump shot. Short. Rebound by Park. And
now
again,
Ronde beginning to miss.
well, he has played the entire ball game. Actually, all the imports have.
No relief jobs by all these imports.
Anyang looking for an opening.
There's a switch and then the steal. Good job there by There's a baseball patch. Wide open, another 2 points in transition.
Nobody's coming down from Jung Kwan Jang. And again, we talk about the short rotation. This could be the effect here.
And with Robert Carter and Jamil Wilson not getting back down on defense, that's a good sign for TNT. They've got to exploit that.
They gave it to Robert Carter.
Once again, taking off that shot.
Missing, however.
And there's going to be a foul. Kip Montalvo with his offhand.
Actually, it was a rude possession of Anyang, but here's that last turnover. Again, points off the turnovers have been big for TNT.
Brother to brother. Rallier to Ronde. And then they score the basket.
Looks like a three-point shot there. Coming from number 19, that's Choi Seong-won.
Back to a 12-point lead.
That is actually their first three-point basket in a long time. Here's Rallier hanging in the air. Beautiful shot there by Rallier. Hollis Jefferson. Lead is down to 10 once again. And Rallier now has a total of 17 in the game.
And the loose ball going to Anyang. Carter has been missing. Here's Jamil.
Inside pass. Carter, double clutch, and he gets the basket.
And that time, he just made sure. He wasn't getting the shots from the outside. Found his way close to the basket. And that's where he's deadliest. He's got that bulk, and he creates a lot of space for himself.
Second basket in the third quarter, 19 in the game. Almost a turnover, picked up by Kid Montalvo. And Kid Montalvo now with a basket inside. Again, the locals beginning to help out their imports.
And that's key.
Yeah, that's important. Here's a drive and a push for Montalvo, and Park will go to the free throw line. Very quick move by Park Ji-hoon.
And he's outsmarting Kip Montalvo at this stage, using his quickness.
Here's that great pass, great look. Drawing the contact, no foul. And then, of course, already a botched play turned into gold, and Kip Montalvo with a basket inside. And here's Park Ji-hoon. Big numbers so far for the starting point guard of Anyang. Already with 10 points in the game. Shooting 80% from the field today.
6'1", 29 years old. That's 2 out of 2 from him.
And
there's Renza Bando.
Yes.
And he's the injured Asian heritage import from the Philippines.
It would have been a treat for the Filipino fans.
Oh, I think so. I think anywhere he plays, he's such a solid treat and a fan favorite.
Oh, yes. Bando, as he's called. And drawing the contact is Ronde. And Carter will pick up a foul. That's the second team foul for Jung Kwan Jang. And Ronde Hollis Jefferson will go to the free throw line.
And for Robert Carter, that's just his second personal foul.
Big numbers again for Ronde Hollis Jefferson. 28 points so far. 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Make that 29 now.
But his free throw shooting hasn't been there. He's going 3 out of 7 so far.
Oh, that's short.
And he gets it back.
And he misses an open one, and a follow-up by Glenn Cabuntin. So the locals beginning to help out here. 2 offensive rebounds, Quinito.
And that lead is down to just a single digit. And you're seeing signs of fatigue now.
Yes.
On the part of Anyang. There's Jamil Wilson.
From the corner, no rebound by Pogoy. And here's Hollis Jefferson. Another foul by Bay.
And they'll give him 2 free throws.
Oh, wow. It's becoming very physical, Quinito, there. And this will favor TNT because they have a bigger rotation. They're using more of their bench compared to Jung Kwan Jang.
Well, especially here in this quarter. Now, if that foul was against Carter, that'll be number 3.
It looks like it's against Bay.
Oh, it looks like, okay.
Yeah.
It will be Bay with a foul, not on Carter. But Hollis Jefferson, back of the line.
Oh, he looks winded.
He looks like he's gasping for breath.
Yeah.
There's Bay and Carter talking to the ref. Watch it here. There's that foul by Bay.
There's the bump
So they're saying the foul was committed before the act of shooting.
and
But-
another missed free throw
Yeah.
by Ronde. They need these free throws badly.
He's gassing out, though. You can see that he's trying to catch his breath.
Talk and text is, or TNT is 3 out of 9 from the free throw line. They've missed 6, make that 7 missed free throws now. But another offensive rebound. Pogoy, that did not hit anything but the board. Just way off.
3 out of 10 free throw shooting for Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Here's the
Carter,
outside shot.
no. Rebound by Ralier. Quickly, that's tapped out by Park. Carter is now down to 2 out of 8 from three-point range, and he has cooled down here from long range. Total of 19 so far in this game.
It's going to come down to the rotation and the depth of each team.
And we mentioned that at the top of the coverage, just how important their bench will play here. Jefferson with another, Hollis Jefferson with another basket from the side. He has 31 in the game.
Now just a 7-point lead by Anyang. TNT now looking for the stop once more. Good switching defense on the outside. And
Here's
there's
Choi
the switch.
against Ralier. Choi gives it inside. Carter, no. Rebound picked up by Ralier. They're
Good
down
job.
by 7.
Good job defensively on the switch by TNT, and they call the foul against Anyang.
This will be against Park Ji-hoon. That'll be the 4th team foul now for Jung Kwan Jang. No free throws will be given to Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Well, it's with the way Ronde is shooting his free throws, it's not a bad idea to foul him.
He's shooting only 30%. But you know, Ronde,
He's
When-
better.
yeah, when he needs to make the shots, he will make those shots.
This lead is down to 7 from inside shot. No, Pogoy. Again, the ball creeps and rolls to Ronde. Spins, kicks it out. Pogoy open for 3. No! So many good looks for TNT.
That would have been big. But now, TNT back on a defensive mode. Jamil Wilson staying inside the shaded area for a little more than 3 seconds.
Look at this. Only 1 out of 12 for TNT from three-point range. That has been a big difference. Here's Carter.
He's again moving inside. There's a wide open shot.
This is for Bay. No, he's also cooled down. Rebound picked up by Montalvo. Pogoy will not try. He drives, kicks it out. Goes to Montalvo. Nowhere to go. Gives it to Glenn Cabuntin. Shot clock is down to 9. Jump shot by Ralier. No. Rebound picked up by Park.
Absolutely no rhythm in that offensive thrust. Here's an outside shot. Oh, yes. Big
3-point
basket.
shot.
Yeah, big basket there for Anyang. The
That
lead
is-
is back to 10.
That is from Bay, who made that 3-point shot. That's their first 3-point shot in this quarter.
And now one of the teammates of the imports in double figures once more. Here's an outside shot.
That's a 3-point shot for
That's a
Ralier.
3-1. That's a 3 ball.
So that's a second long-distance shot. And the lead is down once again to 7 as he answers back.
Now again, talking about the balanced offense of both teams, you've got Anyang with 5 players now in double figures. So aside from the 2 imports, 3 Koreans have shot in double figures in this contest.
Only
That's
a second to shoot. No, rebound picked up by Carter on the offensive glass. And they will have the last shot, but Jamil takes it anyway,
Oh, yes.
and he hits the 3.
That's a big one.
Back-to-back 3s for Anyang.
And the lead is back to 10. Clock running out now here in the 3rd quarter. TNT looking for the last shot. Anyang in the penalty.
Ronde,
There's the shot.
not short, and that'll end the quarter. We started the second half with a 12-point lead. TNT Tropangiga has cut into that lead just a bit, but they need more. In the rotation, only 7 players being rotated here by the Anyang head coach, Kim Sang-shik. And it has worked so far, but fouls starting to creep in as well. 3 fouls for Bay, 2 each for Park and their 2 imports. Outside shot coming from Choi. No, rebound. And a bad pass by Ralier. Oh, he saved it. And let's see, it will go back to Anyang. No, TNT.
TNT's ball,
move,
that's
good
right.
move.
Now the brothers Hollis Jefferson accounted for 83% of the total output of TNT so far. Now, at the end of the half, it was 90%. So a little bit more contributions now from their teammates.
Jump shot coming from Cobontin, no.
That was a wide open shot for Cobuntin. That's got to fall in.
And they needed that.
Yeah, for TNT to have any chance of winning this game. There's Wilson missing from the outside.
Well, the bench is starting to play here for TNT. 4 points off the bench from 2 each from Cobontin and Montalvo.
Ralier losing possession, losing the handle. A turnover against TNT. Down by 10.
Coach Josh Reyes looking for more offense, particularly from Pogoy. Pogoy has only scored 1 out of 8 here tonight. Just a miserable offensive game.
Carter against Glenn Cobuntin.
Here's Park inside
There's
to
a switch.
Carter.
Oh,
That's a
beautiful
great
pass. Beautiful pick and roll. Wide open shot there for Carter. Nobody recovering.
21 in the game for Carter right now. As you take a look at the scorers, the leading scorers here, 51 combined points for the brothers Hollis Jefferson. Give and go play. Ronde, short, rebound, picked up by Wilson.
Lead is 12 for Anyang. Again, a do or die game for TNT. They lose this, they're out of contention for good for a Final Four ticket. Anyang wins, then they go straight to the Final Four, and regardless of the outcome of their last game against Fubon.
Look at the footwork coming from Robert Carter. Missing that shot, however. Here's Ronde pushing it up. Drives, hangs, no, rebound picked up by Carter, and they will slow things down.
Hollis Jefferson now beginning to miss. He's getting his looks, but it's his rhythm that's been off here in the fourth quarter. And I think it's exhaustion creeping in. Wilson.
Double team comes, inside pass, quick shot coming from Choi. And he was asking for a foul. Great play from Anyang.
Hollis Jefferson. Now with the Eurostep, he loses the handle. It could have been tapped.
And he's obviously trying to do it by himself. Watch this play again. Great look inside by Wilson.
And what about a cut? The baseline backdoor cut.
Again,
Scoring on the reverse.
Wilson was very aware of the double team and he knew somebody would be free. Just a great look, smart play, and we have a timeout on the floor with Anyang leading by 14 here in the fourth. The lead has gone up again. This was down to 10 after the third, and of course it went down to as low as 6 a while back.
Well, it's been a war of attrition. And the team that is able to have fresher legs on the court down the stretch is going to win this for sure. And TNT, the Hollis Jefferson brothers, looking gassed at this point. You see Ralier sitting down.
Well, again, they're looking for help from the locals in terms of offense. Of course, Calvin Oftana, Jason Castro, Kelly Williams, veterans of this team and the leading scorers of this team are not suited up today. And they are trying R.R. Pogoy, but he has been miserable in offense so far.
Well, TNT doing a good job in the second and third quarters because of defense. They've got to do it again. Always with you, number 12. That's the number of Ren Zabando and the Filipino fans coming out in support of the injured Asian heritage import from the Philippines of Anyang. And we're hoping that with this impending victory of Anyang, Ren Zabando will be able to play the Final Four. And we're awaiting with great anticipation where the Final Four is going to be held. And that's a big mystery at this stage.
There's Ren Zabando.
That's right. And he's sitting right beside Yong Hyun Lee, 6'9" player, 29 years old. Someone who's played for the Korean national team, has not seen action in this game.
Glenn Cobantin inside to Matthew Ganuelas Rosser. And that's the first basket from Matt Rosser. So that's an additional point coming from the locals. But is it enough? That's the question.
But that time, doing a good job of finding the open man, drawing the defense.
Park sees an opening, goes up. He's blocked by Matthew Rosser.
And here we are. There's the stop that TNT was looking for.
Oh, what
but
a
there's
block by Wilson.
There's a block.
Inside, great pass by Ralier to his brother Ranjay.
Now, 2 straight opportunities here for TNT to score on the inside. Getting the job done. The lead is down to 8 points. And now the venue is rocking. The hometown fans coming into play, providing the 6-man support. Almost a steal by Kim Aurin. Here's an outside shot. No, not there.
6 seconds on their shot clock.
Someone's got to make a move. Jamil Wilson.
Puts it up. No. Rebound. Offensive.
Big offensive rebound by Robert Carter.
Oh, he may have traveled there. The drive on the baseline. Top shot. No.
That's not going to work. Again, another stop by TNT. They're on the move. They're on the attack. It's wide open. Wide open shot for Matt Canuelas Rosser. Defense was sleeping.
And the lead is down to a single digit.
It's an 8-point lead by Anyang and Hollis Jefferson with 31-6-6 in this contest.
Those are MVP numbers. There's a whistle and a foul on Rosser.
Rosser now playing defense on Robert Carter. You watch this play,
beautiful
unselfish play, and giving it over to Matt Canuelas Rosser.
Here's another unselfish play. Watch this quick pass. Oh, no look.
Brother to brother.
And that's been 3 good passes, Quinito, in the last 3 attacks of TNT. And that's why the defense of Anyang has been bewildered.
But a great hockey assist coming from Matt Canuelas Rosser setting up that play.
A lot of time. A lot of time here. 5.5.
Carter against Ronde. Carter still, they're going to call the foul on Ronde. Now TNT is wary of doubling Carter because he's a great passer. And you also know that the Koreans are excellent outside shooters. If Carter is going up against a double team, he will find the open outside shooter. And if it's single coverage, he's going to attack. The guy's massive. Look at the width of his body. Yeah.
Oh,
and he missed that one. He missed. Ronde Hollis Jefferson called for the foul. The lead is 8.
21 points so far for Robert
And a good
Carter.
sized crowd
Oh,
at the Phil Sports Arena cheering on TNT in a do or die game. And 1 out of 2 for Carter.
And the lead is up to 9 here. A lot of time to play.
And so much at stake in this contest.
Kick out pass. Cobantin open. Yes, sir. Glenn Cobantin, the first 3-point shot of a local.
And don't look now. It's a 6-point lead. And a lot of basketball time left. Over 5 minutes to go. And what a disparity in 3-point shooting. 13 connections for Anyang and 3 for TNT.
But we have to remember, Quinito, as we see a bank shot coming from Park, those 13th triples of Anyang, most of them came in the first quarter and in the first half. They had 10 in the first half.
Right.
Only 3 here in the second. TNT had nothing in the first half, and they've made 3 here in the second half. Here's Ronde. And there's a whistle against Choi. That is only the first team foul for Jung Kwan Jung.
I don't think they're going to give him 2 free throws. I think it's going to be a sideline throw-in.
Most of these players of the visitors, Jung Kwan Jung, have played the entirety of this game.
Nice back shot coming from Park. And here we go.
Down by 8. The home team, TNT Tropang Giga.
Ronde.
Open, Ryan Reyes from the corner. Yes! Now it's beginning to fall for the TNT Tropang Giga.
The 40-year-old veteran, Ryan Reyes. Now, he played at Artesia High School in California. That's the same school that produced, guess who? James Harden. James Harden and Ryan Reyes played for the same high school in California, Artesia.
Look at the disparity in bench scoring here, Kirito. 14 for the TNT Tropagiga, only 2 for Anyang, and there's a whistle on the double team.
They call a foul on Reyes. He hit the big three-pointer earlier. But what recognition on the part of Rondé Hollis Jefferson. They were looking for the man in the corner. And Rondé finding Ryan Reyes for the big three.
These were the shots that wouldn't fall for TNT in the first 3 quarters. And now they're beginning to find the range. They've made 3 in this quarter alone. And we have a timeout on the floor as the lead has been cut to just 5. Again, the biggest lead was 24 points earlier in the first half. In a game that has been practically dominated by the visitors, they have never trailed in this game.
And even as they've never trailed, they were outscored by TNT in the second quarter and the third quarter. And they're being outscored in this quarter as well. But there's the timeout.
That's Coach Kim Sang-shik. As we take a look at the very colorful and animated crowd inside the Philippine Sports Phil Sports Arena. And again, a Wednesday crowd. You know, the Philippines is a basketball haven, and basketball is being played all around. In fact, there is a ongoing PBA semifinals game as well. And yet the crowd is here to see this wonderful game between the champion of Korea and, of course, the PBA champion, TNT Tropagiga.
Well, the Filipino fans appreciate what EASL is bringing to the table. The international flavor, the fact that Philippine teams like TNT and Meralco going up against foreign teams and leveling up and getting exposed to a different style of game.
Yeah.
And this has certainly improved the level of competition in the domestic league, which is the PBA, and all the way to when the Philippines plays international basketball on the national level, on the national team level.
Again, this is the final game of TNT in the regular season. Anyang has one more game after this. They're both fighting for their lives to make it to the final seat in the playoff bus. Here's Jamil Wilson, hounded by Ganuelas Rosser. He misses the back shot. Rebound picked up by Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
What about the defense of Matt Ganuelas Rosser on Jamil Wilson?
Oh, a block shot
blocked
there. That was a forced shot by Rondé. Here's Park asking for Carter to come down.
Here's the outside shot. Oh,
wide
yes.
open for Choi.
What a major basket coming from Seungwon Cho. You do not want to leave that man open from three-point distance. He's going 6 out of 6 from three-point range.
20 points tonight. Rahil missing that one. Rebound picked up by Park.
That was from point-blank range. That was a big miss. The lead is 8. And the possession with Anyang.
Again, these are momentum busters. This missed shots and big counterattacks on the other side by Anyang.
Again, the switch. And then you've got Matt Ganuelas Rosser and Park with the shot and Park with the connection.
5 in a row to answer and stretch their lead back to 10.
And notice that on the Korean side, it's the Koreans who are doing the damage, not the imports at this stage. It's been Choi and Park. They've been alternating on the firing end. You watch this move, brushing away the defense of Matt Ganuelas Rosser, the medium range jumper.
Just enough separation with that shoulder push. Very, very strong upper body and very shifty. Park Ji-hoon, 15 points so far in this game. What a performance. And he has been replaced. Give him some rest here. Jung is back in the game. Outside shot, no, for Rondé. And you get this feeling that the wind is being taken out of the sails of TNT here.
Slowly but surely, yes. The lead is back to 10. And TNT has missed his last 3 attempts. And then they go, one-on-one isolation. Kabuntin against Wilson. Wilson.
Another basket. 7 straight points for Anyang, Jung Kwan-jang, Red Boosters. 15 in the game for Wilson, 14 boards. And what a yeoman's job tonight.
Oh, they've stemmed the tide. That lead was down to just 5 points. But TNT not able to make headway after bringing what was once a 24-point lead in the first half down to just 5 in the fourth quarter. TNT refusing to give up. But then a barrage of points, of unanswered points by Anyang, boosting the lead back up to 12.
All of the 5 starters of Anyang are in double digits with Choi leading the charge, or rather Carter with 22, Choi has 20, 15 for Park, 15 for Wilson, and Bay has 11 points. So it's been really that solid starting unit for Anyang that has given them this very, very comfortable lead with only 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go.
Well, it's been the balanced offense of Anyang. And then you've got TNT, and it's been tough. TNT basically relying on the brothers. 53 points combined by the brothers of 73 points scored by TNT so far. And that's 73% of the total output of TNT contributed by the Hollis Jefferson brothers.
Just not enough offense to go with their reinforcements today. That is for TNT Tropang Giga. And nothing to take away from Anyang. They have just played well and, of course, defended well as well against the locals of TNT. But there's still time here, down by 12. Ronde pulling the trigger. That's short, picked up by his brother. Cross court, Ryan Reyes is open. He made one from the other side, and he makes one this side as well. And the lead is back down to 9.
Just a single digit here. The advantage of Anyang. Now they double. Robert Carter, he releases.
This is Choi, still playing the long court. Carter making a 3, almost losing it. Yes, he does. Picked up by the Hollis Jefferson brothers. Rahlir missing that one. Good defense there.
Good transition defense by Anyang. And they knew that Rahlir was going to go for the basket. They made sure he did not have the right angle to score. And there's another steal. Oh no, not a steal.
He doesn't pick up the ball. But the shot clock is still continuing here. 6 seconds of the shot clock.
And here's an open shot.
Short.
Oh, but offensive rebound. They're going to kill the clock. And there's a foul by Matt Canuela's roster to stop the clock. Less than a minute to go in this contest.
You know, that big block on Rahlir may have been the last nail on the coffin here of TNT Tropang.
That was tough. And also the missed outside shots of Ronde Hollis Jefferson. He just didn't have the pulse any longer. And in this game, it's going to be TNT ball.
Yeah, he stepped on the line, it seems.
Yes.
That's the call. Only 57 seconds remaining here. Rahlir will try a 3. In and out.
He missed. Now, Ronde Hollis Jefferson from 3-point distance. 0 out of 4 in this contest.
And I think it's safe to say with a 9-point lead that Anyang will pick up a win here, a big one here in Group A.
That's right, and Anyang is going to go to the Final Four, and that is it. Wow, what a three-pointer scored by Choi.
The dead shot from 3.
He doesn't miss.
7 out of 7 tonight.
Unbelievable shooting. Before this contest, we mentioned that he was shooting 69% from beyond the arc.
Wow.
And he has improved his percentage because of this 7 out of 7, 100% shooting.
That is unthinkable. 69% from 3, and tonight, perfect. That is amazing.
Now, he wasn't a marked man, but beyond that, I thought that his teammates were doing a great job of locating where he was. And Choi, he's finding his spots. He's either in the corner or he's in the elbow area beyond the arc, finding his range. And his teammates looking for him, finding him. 7 out of 7 from 3-point distance. Just a remarkable display of marksmanship.
23 points. He has missed only 2 shots today. 8 out of 10. 7 out of 7 from 3-point range. 1 out of 3 from 2-point range. He has also 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 turnovers in his name. But what a remarkable showing for Choi tonight.
What would have been nice, Noli, is if Calvin Oftana, the leading local scorer
That's
of
right.
TNT, played in this game. And he would have been a match for Choi, and that would have been certainly something that we would have wanted to watch. And remember, that first game of TNT against Anyang, Oftana scored 25 points.
Yes.
And right now, 23 points for Choi. That would have been a major mano-a-mano battle between Choi and Oftana. But of course, Oftana not playing in this game.
And we know, of course, that Oftana can also play defense. Well, we are just about ready to wrap this one up as Pogoy continues to have just a miserable night. He's 1 out of 9 tonight. And he was he was really the guy that was missing here today.
2 missed free throws, or rather 2 missed 3-pointers by TNT.
Let me correct myself. That was Kim Aurin who took the shots.
That's right.
And they will just
The
run
rookie.
up the clock here.
And now the players are congratulating each other.
Ronde still making life hard. No whistles are being called. And that'll do it for our game, and just a friendly banter, friendly competition. In the end, though, it was the red hot start of the Anyang